my beautiful people. Welcome back to another episode, the first episode of Cooking with TTD. Today we'll be making Metro card soup. So of course the soup has more ingredients, but the main ingredient is a Metro money card. You can get this from your local Metro booth if you live in Tbilisi, or you can follow along with your local transport card back home. So first off, you will need some butter. So the butter is essential for the flavor of the Metro card soup. You take your Metro card, and you take your butter knife. You scrape the butter well. You gently put it on. And so what you want to have is a nice coat where it's a bit blurry, but you can still see the background, like so. And then if you want to refine it a bit more, you use a bit of a brush to evenly shine it out. Look at how beautiful that is. Wonderful. It's nice and shiny. Very nice and shiny. After this, you're of course going to need some seasoning. So, I have some wonderful, frick, where is it? I have some wonderful salt. So now we will salt the Metro card. So what you'll want to do is, you have two settings. I prefer the small holes. So what you do is you add a light coat of salt. Look at that. And then you use the brush to further refine the flavor. Look at that. Look at that. So now it's starting to taste, well, you can already almost smell it in the room with the butter, the salt, the dyes, the microplastics. Okay, so what you want next is... Next up, you'll of course need a pan with some water. Oh no, I spilled a bit. But anyways, you take your Metro money card and you drop it. Actually, first, we prepare the soup. So, Metro money soup is a bit of a saucy soup. It has, it has a nice spice, a bit of a kick to it. And so first off, we'll start with some ketchup. So what you want to do is shake your ketchup. After that, we want to dang it! Yes, like that, like so. So it should look like this if you're following along. Oh no. Anyways, it should look like this if you're following along. Absolutely wonderful. Next up, a spoon. So what you'll want to do is mix it. You want to stir the water. So what this does is it spreads the ketchup around. Wonderful. Perfect. And then next up you want to add some loveliness to it, something that just makes it a bit different. So our topping today, lovely handful of seeds and nuts. I found these on the floor at my local park. Like someone just dropped this. So I found it and I'm using it for this lovely soup. But you can buy it from the store if you like. So what you want to do is you want to sprinkle it in like this. See how appetizing this looks? I almost want to slurp it right from the saucepan.
Hey, yo, pause.
So next up, we put the soup on the stove. And so here we are at the stove, as you can see. What you want to do next is start the stove. So you want to press down. Oh, brilliant. As you can see, the flame is a bit high. Oh gosh, turn it down. There we go. So you want a low flame for this, to let it simmer. And next up, we will be adding our ingredients. Also, make sure to clean up the mess on your table so you don't end up like me. Now's the time when we drop our Metro Money card or your local transport alternative into the soup. As you can see, the salt and the butter are adding lots to the flavor. So you stir it around. And then if you're making this for guests, I'll teach you how to prepare it in an appropriate and professional way. And this is where we add our next ingredient. So, obviously, right, this plastic card has been in a lot of places and it's quite dirty. So, what you do is you add some dish soap. So, here I have my Frosh dish soap. Add a little bit in. This also adds to the texture, to the flavor. It creates this nice, oh, see, and now look at this, you see? And so, the dish soap helps it look nice and appealing. Starting to bubble over. Okay, and so you might want to stop it so it doesn't bubble over like mine. Mine was getting real bubbly really fast. So that's an indication that the soup is working well. And so first we have our soup, and what you'll want is a plate and a small bowl, a bowl that's slightly to the side, and I'll tell you why later. Next up, you take your ladle, you grab it, and you scoop it in. You scoop it in, you see this? Or, if you are a lazy man, grab it by its really hot handle, ouch. You just pour it in like so. And then, of course, make sure to slide the Metro Money card into there. And so now, we'll use the side of the plate. And so for my cooking experience, what I found what goes well, rice cakes really work well with the Metro Money soup. So you might want to put 2 rice cakes there. And of course, you need something to dip your rice cakes in. So we have a small little bucket here for dipping sauce, of course. And so what goes well with rice cakes is typically some kind of ketchup. But unfortunately, I don't have ketchup at this moment, so I'm just gonna have to they won't notice. So if you want more tips and tricks, make sure to join my Discord server, link in the description. Thank you so much for watching Cooking with TTD. I'm the Transit Diaries, and as always, stay tuned for more.